Hello again. So a lovely, beautiful lady gave me some turmeric root, because I do use a lot of turmeric. Have a look into, the ground stuff, that you get in your little jars, like that, is good for you, but nowhere near as good as the original thing. So yeah, I grate this. Since getting this bread machine has been a game changer. I make some very interesting bread, and it tastes amazing. I seem to get the balance just right. So that, yeah, this is turmeric root. So if you're interested in getting, I think you can buy it online, in health food shops and stuff. There aren't many of them knocking around anymore. There was one in Long Eaton, and it's gone. It's gone. So, but yeah, that's what turmeric root looks like. Please look into health benefits of turmeric, and it'll blow your mind. Blow your mind. I've got more demerara sugar. To save me from going through how much individual things costed, if you want to know, just drop it in the comments and I'll tell you how much it cost. So this is all from Aldi. I have done another shop at Farm Foods. I do try and keep my local shops going, but every now and then I need to go out and I need to buy stuff in bulk, and believe it or not, I am working to some form of budget. So yeah, I've got 3 bags of demerara sugar, which is what I'm opting for more of now. I've stopped buying the refined stuff. I've got a lot of it, a hell of a lot of it. So now I'm trying to make sure that I get a healthier version of sugar. I think it was the last food prep haul that I did from, I think it was Farm Foods, and I went through why demerara sugar is better for you than the refined stuff, and it's significantly better for you. So 3 bags of that. I got a cayenne pepper. Again, look into the properties of cayenne. I did put a like a picture of all of the best, healthiest antibiotics, the most powerful natural antibiotics known to mankind. And mankind. Top 10. Cayenne is in there. I've got some Italian style mixed herbs. I put that in my bread. Turmeric, smoked paprika, I put that in my bread as well. I've got so many herbs and spices. Don't overlook that. I do think that you just find what you like the most and what you're going to use it for, and every time you do a shop, grab a load in, and they'll go way past their best before, because they're so well sealed and they're all in glass. Garlic granules, I put that in my bread as well. I did try putting fresh garlic in there, but it kind of, yeah, because of the moisture content, it didn't work out too well. So this stuff does if you've got a bread machine. I bought 2 more blocks of lard. Obviously, I've told you before, I've got a chip pan and I cook my chips in lard only. None of that horrible nasty shit. Tomato puree, I put that in my bread. You won't believe what I put in my bread, and it looks amazing. I'll next time I do a loaf, I'll do a quick short. I'll make it a short. It seems that I can't actually do shorts. If I click on short and do a short, it won't allow me. But if I do if I end up doing a really short video by accident, which is what happened with the second part of the last video, because it just carried on. It carried on filming. So it stopped the video in its tracks and then started a new one. Bizarre. Utterly bizarre. So it seems that if I do a video under a certain amount of time, it automatically then goes into the shorts. I've been on eBay and I've bought a set of 3 10-litre tubs that come with a tamper-proof lid, which does it, because they do seal a lot better. You know what? When these two have a bit of a bark, I'm on it. They're so well behaved. I just wish the rest of my neighbours were as considerate as I am. Yappy fucking dogs do my head in. Sorry about my language. Drives me nuts. Yappy dogs and screaming Mardy children. In fact, I've got a list. Oh, I was never a Mardy kid. So yeah, these three 10-litre tubs, I've realised that because I go for the highest setting to get the biggest loaf of bread out of the bread making machine. So I use 660 grams of flour, which is quite a lot. So rather than putting it in jam jars and farting around and faffing around with that, I thought I'm going to put them in tubs, big massive tubs, because even if there's a grid down and I can't use my bread machine on my with either of my generators. Because it's just maybe the petrol one, but again, you're looking at 2.5 to 3 hours of your generator running. It's just not practical. But there are lots and lots of other bread recipes that you can make in your cast iron pans, flatbreads, blah blah blah. So I've brought a shed load of flour, different types of plain flour. So there's that one, strong white, and then I've got that one which is like their no frills version, and then 2 of these as well. But I bought another load. I've done another shop at Farm Foods, and I'll do that in a separate video, just so that I've got some extra content to fill in the spots, the gaps, if you like. A lot of YouTubers do that. They do loads and loads of content and then just release them bit by bit. I'm generally not like that. I'll do a video and then I'll post it straight away. A little something for the weekend. I only drink at weekends now. I don't drink during the week. And even at weekends, I don't binge anymore. I've got it completely under control. I am in control of that. That is not in control of me anymore, because it was. I don't use ordinary malt vinegar on my chips. I like balsamic. I've been to Italy a couple of times. That's pretty much all they use over there, and I just fell in love with the stuff. So I bought a bottle of balsamic vinegar, which lasts and lasts and lasts. It's a vinegar, I've got 3 bottles of bleach, which again, it's multi-purpose. It cleans your surfaces. It can sort your toilet out, and it can help to purify and kill any nasties in your water, to purify your water. And there's an organisation out there and their job is specifically to... Oh, that looks so chavvy. Laziness, the bin's only there. And their job is to go around and grade olive oil. So even though this, which comes in plastic, because this litre, that was nearly 17 quid for extra virgin, the Bertoli one. Unbelievable. So this isn't going to be the same quality of that, and that isn't the best quality you can buy. You can pay through the nose for olive oil, but I always buy extra virgin olive oil because it is good for you. Even the cheaper stuff that'll be decanted into glass. And I got some of these ready-made rices, because they do go way past their best before date, way past. And again, you're saving on fuel. If you get if you cook this, if you fry it up in a frying pan, it's heated up in no time, whereas rice takes 3, 4, 5, 6 times longer, depending on what you're cooking it in. So I ended up buying some interesting ones. Dirty rice, that sounds appealing, but I've read what's in it. It sounds great. Some feminine hygiene products. I'm done with them now because I've got to think about space, same as nappies. And again, multi-purpose, apart from that really, unless you've got a severe puncture wound, a stab wound or something like that, that could help with that. But I'm not going to give you any more medical advice down that route. You need to do your own research. But for plugging, that's what they do. I need to swiftly move on. Blokes get uncomfortable about talking about shit like this. So I've gone for the slightly heavier ones, you know, because it's better to have it too much than not enough. And as for nappies, I've gone for like the toddlers, because you could literally cut these in half, one in half, and use one nappy twice, if you like, on a newborn. Do you know what I mean? Plus, they're great for wounds as well. Not just for babies, not just for women. They're good for, to work in conjunction with bandages and stuff. And I hope that, just do a little bit of research into your first aid and do a little bit of practicing. Just the basics. Just the basics. Got a jar of their cheap honey, because it never goes off. But I've also I have shelled out for Manuka honey, and anything that ends with GO lifts my eyebrows up and makes me, I wasn't aware of what MGO meant. So I did a little bit of research whilst I was in there, and it's just, it's not a bad thing. Look it up. It's not a bad thing. Manuka honey, you can put that on small cuts, grazers, and it'll heal. It'll heal. Do a bit of research into other uses of honey, especially Manuka honey. And again, this won't be the best quality stuff you can get out there, but it'll be good enough. So all of this lot, like I said, I'm done with buying stuff like that now. I'm done with buying coffee as well. I've got way too much. I haven't got too much coffee. I've got enough. So all of this lot, taking into account, I've got a litre of vodka there, came to £55.43, which I don't think is that bad. Not bad at all. So yeah, when these 3 tubs arrive, and they were cheap as well, they seem to have come back down in price, and I'll just be filling them full of flour, because I know it lasts. I'm using flour at the moment that's been through extreme cold and extreme heat in my loft for over 4 years now, and it's making perfect bread. So tried and tested. And that concludes today's shop haul from Aldi. I always get them two mixed up. Much love. Ciao for now.